Did you see this rig up I got? My camera's over across the road in the truck. I forgot it when I went over here to get this, the press that I'm using. All right. Head honcho in charge. That would be Mike Seastrom. Looked at my bike and saw it was leaning real bad. And I thought it was just kicked that way. I kind of liked it the way it laid when it was on the kickstand. But she skewed here a little bit. I thought that was like whatever, factory. And he said, no, and if you don't fix it, it'll definitely go over. All right, well, I'm going to start this process here. By doing this, I brought this press over. We're going to see if this doesn't grenade on me. I hope it doesn't. We're going to see if we can't straighten this out just a touch. Now, I mean, see what we got here? She's cocked that way. Now, don't know if it's going to work. And yeah, you normally use metal on these. I got 3/4 inch plate, like 5 feet by, I don't know, 3 feet out there. But none of the plates I have will match up to this to cross that'll span this. I got one plate here that's 3/4 that'll span it. So I'm going to use wood. Wood will give me a little bit of give too, which I think I might want. I don't know. We'll find out. This is the first time me using this press. Okay. Oh, everything. Here we go. Okay. No, too much. Honestly, I'm liking the hell out of using my phone here. Let me see if I can bring you right down to eyeball level. Still need a little more. Still need a little more. A little more. A little more. Okay. Holler when it's too much. All right. I think we're kind of close. Yeah, she gave some. Okay. Let's see what we got. No, stay there. Yep. All right. That looks pretty damn straight. Can you, come on now, focus. All right, now, I'm going to stay with that. That worked very well. But I need to run something from here down to here on the back side of this. I got to come up with a rib of some kind. So I'll look for the piece of metal that I'm going to use to do that. And until I find it, I will say goodbye. Well, been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and it hurts. So we're going to take some action. Kickstand. Showed you me straighten it. That should be in the first part of this video. She had a swale to her, so she's pretty well straight now. I'm thinking about putting a rib underneath here, like this. Now again, I would clean this all up so that it looks a little prettier than that, and then, you know, put it in there, and I don't know. But seems to me a sleeve would work better. So I have this piece of pipe, which I'll end up cutting, cleaning up, splitting. Yeah, and then she'll mount. It'll go over this. I'm gonna have a split in her. I'll put her over like a sleeve. Not sure exactly how far down I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it down here, and then I'll fan this out so it's wider. Back here, it's gonna be like sleeving with a slit in it to accommodate this, and so I can get it to go over this. And then once it's on here, I'm gonna see. I don't know if I'm gonna go about this or if I'm gonna take it to somebody. Right around here, this weld, I could weld it. I'd feel better if somebody who could weld better than me would do this. So we'll see how that goes. I have a MIG, I have a stick. My MIG welder is nyeh at best, along with my MIG welding. Nyeh. I would feel better if I could hit this with a stick or have somebody with TIG do it. So clean that up. Yeah, I understand. This is going to paint this black. And it's really crude right now. I'm going to put it in the lathe and polish it up and clean up the rough ends and all other happy horse shit to it too. But that's my solution. That's going to about double the meat on this thing. So once I got that sleeve over the top and she's welded into place in the bottom right here and maybe at the edges, I don't know how I'm going to cut this or whatever. Cut it to a point and then have them weld on there. That should support this enough that this shouldn't bend anymore. Now, having said that, let me grab up some tools and I'll give this thing a slice. Let me see what we need here first. Rough approximation. All right, I'll run that down to here. That way I'll have lots to clean. I'll have lots to grab and lathe, and I'll be able to just clean the shit right out of this and take any roughs off. So I'm going to do a guesstimate. And of course, okay, yes I do have one, which I'm surprised. And I have no idea what that is in feet and inches and or centimeters because I didn't measure it. But it won't really matter. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, that's a start. Now I'm going to run this over to the lathe and clean this up a lot. Then I'm going to figure out how to split this. I could mill it, but I think it would be just as easy, just as fast to split this with either an angle grinder and a cutoff wheel, or I don't know, I'll have to see. All right. Let's see how this goes. Better sit up here in the vise. I'm going to do a size it all up and see where I think these things need to be cut. Still don't know how I'm going to do the welding on this or not. I may take it to somebody because I'm not. God damn it. Okay. I may not be the best welder in the world. Well, not maybe, I am not the best welder in the world. Okay, she's going to go over there. So, what I need to do, that'll butt up against there, that'll get welded around. Then we come to here. I'm going to have to squish that flat a little bit. So I'm going to surmise right around in here. Right around there. I'm going to cut that off. Because I'm only going to come down here so far. It doesn't need to be all the way down here, I don't think. Now I could have cut that off in there in the lathe, but whatever. This will be faster. Now I'm still thinking it'd probably be fastest to cut this way than it would with a miller. I just don't know if I've got the skill to keep that on line right and everything. Better sit up here in the vise. I'm going to do a size it all up. Damn it. Okay. I may not be the best welder in the world. Well, not maybe, I am not the best welder in the world. Okay, she's going to go over there. So what I need to do, that'll butt up against there, that'll get welded around. Then we come to here, I'm going to have to squish that flat a little bit. So I'm going to surmise right around in here. Right around there. I'm going to cut that off. Because I'm only going to come down here so far. It doesn't need to be all the way down here, I don't think. Now I could have cut that off in there in the lathe, but whatever. This will be faster. Now I'm still thinking it'd probably be fastest to cut this way than it would with a miller. I just don't know if I've got the skill to keep that on line right and everything. Got her all lined up. Don't know if that's the right bit to do this or not, but it should take care of the job, I think. All right, make that down. Lock that in place. I think this is, keep it from moving this way. Okay, I'm gonna run a kerf all the way through here. Make it big enough so that I can get some weld in here too on the bottom. Not sure what angle that's going to be, but I'm going to eyeball it. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Getting kind of close on me here. Okay. Do you see what I see? Ho, ho. Yeah. All right. So, let me go clean this up on the other grinder and the other sanding belt. Get that a little cuter. And then we'll see if we can push that down on there. See what she looks like then. I'm probably going to have to hammer this flat a little bit, put a little heat to her, and smack the shit out of her so she matches the top of this. All right, I'll be back. Getting close. Drew blood. Yeah, that always happens. See what I can get here. No. Let me see. Boy, almost. Okay. I'm get a separator. Now, where'd you go? There it is. Now, not sure how well this is going to work. I do believe I'm going to need to hold on to that with something, like a pair of vice grips. Now, not to worry. I'll try to get most of that out of there. Is it going to be out of there? I don't know. There it goes. All right. Looking a little gnarly, but I'll sand the shit out of it, make her a little shinier, a little better or something. Oh boy. All right. Do I have? Let me see if I can use this. Okay, once that gets tacked in there, this can be heated and dropped down. That's going to need to be shined up a little bit. I know that looks like a bag of ass right now, but it'll come out. It'll be okay. Okay, I'm going to twist and tuck here a little bit. Let the vise do some of this work. Alright, let me see. A little more here. We'll put that this way. See if we can get her up tight. Tight. Now again, I know she looks like a bag of ass right now, but once that's in there welded in place, I will come back through and tuck that all in. I'll sand it down so she don't have so much dents in her and she ain't all chewed up. But there, I think that'll get me. I hope that'll get me. It should. Again, that about doubles the meat that was on this thing to begin with. Just got back from having this welded up. Guy did a really decent job on it. I mean, compared to what I would have done. Doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. I'm going to take a lump or bump off of this a little bit. I'm going to sand the shit out of it. And then I'm going to mask this off and paint this part black. I mean, again, it ain't going to be beautiful, but it's way better than it was. And now it should have enough support. So I'm going to touch this with the sander here a little bit. Take the big knobbies off, knobby here, and then, I mean, not super big. You know, smooth the lines a little. So. All right, just polish this thing for about an hour here, and we ain't getting no better than this. I mean, you can see her. Short of me buying a new one, which I'm not going to do because then I'll be right back to ground zero with the soft metal again and having a problem. This is just going to have to do. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, you know, it's 26 years old, so. But hopefully she don't bend when I put the weight on her. So let me get around. Let me touch this a little bit here yet too. That's kind of funky looking. Oh, I tried everything on this. Semi-chrome, the blue stuff, Brasso, the aluminum foil in the thing, and I can't seem to get this to look any better. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. Nobody's gonna see it anyhow when she's tucked up in. And if they don't like it, they don't have to look. Oh, I put some white grease in this too. Lube her up a little bit. All right, let me get things around here, get back on the floor, and see if I can get this bolted back up today. That'd be nice. All right, this is a pin for that. I did a sample run on this thing already. So, can you see her there? I got this at Tractor Supply. Come on, do that. We just have enough. So, let's see how this goes. I'm not sure how this is going to go at all. Pull this out of here. What's that look like? Let's see if the 4-mile long hemostats will do her. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Come on, in the hole. Come on, you. Give me the right angle. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. In the hole. Come on, baby. There we go. Well, I'm really close there. Oh, did she go in? Looks like it. Gosh golly gee willikers, beaver. Now I need maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. The right. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Okay. Let me get this in there. See if we can give her a twist so she... That'll be the wrong angle, but we're going to try her anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You magnificent. Okay, one more time. That is incredible. You set something down, and there it is. And it disappears off the face of the earth. Got her through. Okay. Now. Can you see what I'm doing? All right, well, she's standing a little straighter now. All fixed up. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to get the replaced with an original spring for this yet. But that's not looking terrible. I mean, I know it's not perfect. But at least I won't have to carry around a brick with me everywhere I go, so I can lean on her. Lean her on it. I guess I'm going to call it for this one. Boy, this took more than I thought it was going to. Yeah, don't mind the dirt floor. It's summertime. I'll be washing this out here shortly. Can't help but drag mud in here in the wintertime. I don't have a paved nothing. And every time I bring a tractor in here or whatever, it drags mud in. All right. Thanks for watching.